The capability you need, the looks you desire. Introducing the new Ram 1500 Express Black Edition. Built to perform, priced to excite. Drive it today.
In just a few moments from now, there will be pyro, smoke, and flames everywhere. If you are sensitive to any of these effects, do me a favor and head to the concourse. Take out your phone and dial 1-800-GET-A-LIGHT. What? I can't say that? Well, anyhow, head to the top of the stairs if you have to, because it's time to start the show.
Origin. A single word that conjures a myriad of emotion. It's about representing.
It's time to meet two teams.
It's about pride and passion. It's about stepping into battle after a lifetime of preparation and hard work. To be a cowboy takes desire, determination, and an unrelenting effort to be your best. You must have a will to battle a beast week in and week out. To be an Origin cowboy, you need to deliver on the back of those beasts. You need to walk into the fire that forges champions in the fiercest of battles.
90.5 points.
Have it fuse you into hardened steel, unbreakable, even to a 900-kilo bull. To survive Origin, your blood must run either blue or maroon, and you must be ready to bleed.
This is what PBR Origin is all about.
In the inaugural PBR Origin, Queensland took victory in a single event showcase. In 2021, again the Maroons swept to a 2-0 win, and they remained undefeated with 2-1 series wins in 2022, 2023 and 2024. They claimed their 5th title.
Your winners, Team Queensland.
However, in 2025, the Blues banded together to finally topple the Maroons and claim their first PBR Origin trophy. The battle lines are drawn. It is Queensland versus New South Wales. This is PBR Origin.
Oh, well, ladies and gentlemen, Simon Mallory with you, standing next to our walking encyclopedia, Josh Hansen. Josh, we have finally arrived, Game 3, here at TikTok Entertainment Centre.
Yeah, such a good arena to come into. It's so unique. It's like a big wall in front of you. It's like a wall of noise coming at the riders. So they want to get loud tonight to get onto those blues, to get them the win.
Oh, they will. Now, folks, unfortunately for our New South Wales fans, Queensland have won the series. But we have got New South Wales riding for redemption tonight. And last year, New South Wales did the job at this very venue. So I'm expecting big things from them. But we've got bigger things to talk about. We've got cash. Big money up tonight.
Yeah, we've given away 100 grand already in this series. We've got another 50 tonight, so the riders will be able to get a piece of that, plus another 30 grand for our Cowboy of Origin bonus, which goes to basically the man of the series. So that'll be interesting to see how that plays out tonight. It looks like it's down to a two-man battle. Kenny Roger, the Olivator from New South Wales, and the young gun Ethan Costa from Queensland.
Well, we've got that, the rookie versus the senior rider. We've got a blue versus a Queenslander. But on that too, Josh, I think we should explain to the folks what this is all about. Unlike the NRL State of Origin, where you've got to be from that state, PBR Origin is a bit different. We are an international event. So every cowboy that comes to Australia to ride a bull, before they step on this dirt, they have to pick a colour. So we're seeing the Brazilians, most of them live in New South Wales, so they're like, all right, sign me up. But they don't know what they're in for. This rivalry is powerful.
Yeah, that's right. So a lot of the Brazilians will choose New South Wales because they live down there. The Victorians, a lot of them have got mates, do a lot of rodeoing in Queensland, so you see a lot of the Victorians riding for Queensland. But either way, they wear it on their sleeves. The Queensland boys, all the New South Wales guys, really get around those guys and get them into the Origin spirit, and they don't want to let the teams down.
No, they don't. Now, let's talk about the other athletes, the bulls. We have got some bull power here tonight.
Yeah, hell of a bullpen. We've probably got the three best bulls in Australia at the moment. We've got Dun Bulls. They've bought us last post. Last year's Bucking Bull of the Year, Alpha Blokes Warden from MJ and Keeler Bucking Bulls. And, of course, the new kid on the block, Stetson Nirvana from Dittman Bucking Bulls. Should be a great contest. All three of those guys are just kicking the lights out all this year. Hard to ride, although we have seen them ridden a few times in the last few weeks. So are the riders getting the hang of it? The Bulls will just have to keep bringing it, kicking harder, bucking faster.
Well, they are going to bring it, especially here at this wonderful arena. All right, folks, well, we want to bring you up to speed on what has happened over the last two games. So put your eyes to the screen as we give you a bit of a rundown of how the last two games played out.
PBR Origin 1 at the Newcastle Entertainment Centre, where a sellout crowd gathered to see the Blues return as defending champions for the very first time. The Maroons arrived with only one thing in mind: redemption. Fans didn't have to wait long for things to heat up. The first four riders out making the buzzer to leave the score locked at 2 rides each.
Oh, and it is a cowboy up. Wow, Queensland step up.
Toby Collins then gave the home team the advantage with the highest score of round 1.
Look at this. How about 86.35?
Sam Woodall backing it up.
And that is absolutely huge for the Blues.
But in a team stacked with past champions, Queensland were always going to stay in the fight.
Macaulay Leather going to work here.
A clutch performance for the 2024 PBR Australian champion. He's got a seat. How about Team Queensland?
The seesawing battle continued as Thomas Hudson hit back for the Blues.
Holy hoppin' hamburger, Batman! He is the Kenny Roger of bull riding for New South Wales.
Wow, look at that, 83.85.
And then the last out in the long rounds, rookie Ethan Costa gave Queensland the advantage.
It is a big-time moment for the 19-year-old, for Ethan Costa.
It all came down to the bonus round, and when Kenny Roger made time, the Blues edged in front.
Oh, Kenny! Kenny! Can he do it?
Macaulay Leather put Queensland back in the lead. Then last year's hero, Sam Woodall, delivered once again.
Unbelievable! How about the highest score of the night? 87.35.
Leading rookie Ethan Costa stepping up for Queensland in his debut to secure yet another win for the Maroons.
It's around to the left. It's in his hand. He's got him. Well, a rock star performance for the rookie from Merriamvale. Your Origin 1 winning team here in Newcastle tonight. Folks, it is the Maroons, Team Queensland.
PBR Origin 2 at the Brisbane Entertainment Centre. Two states ready to go to battle again in the toughest sport on dirt. And it was the Maroons who drew first blood.
He's got him. Well, a great result for the mighty Maroons here with Boston Leather.
Young guns firing for Queensland.
And that is how you do it.
Round 2 again saw red-hot cowboy Ethan Costa move to the event lead and extend Queensland's advantage.
Ride, Ethan, ride.
And then Kenny Roger put both himself and the Blues in the lead with this monster moment.
I want you to scream. Brisbane, that is the first time that anyone has ridden that bull.
In the bonus round, Boston Leather pulled the Maroons back to within 3 points.
How about 85.9?
And when Leith Malone covered Turbo, the home team surged back to the front.
Come on, Leith. Come on, man. Yes. Folks, how about a little noise for the 24-year-old from Mariba?
It would prove to be a decisive blow. Queensland coming from behind to claim PBR Origin 2 and yet another series victory.
Well, I think it's only fitting we have a look at that team list. So, ladies and gentlemen, for Team Queensland, we have the coach, Jared Beguero. And then looking at Kurt Shepherd, Ethan Costa, Zane Hall, Kelsey Pablo, Kai Beguero, Riley Ward, Thomas Triplett, Ben Bode, Caden Sandylands, and Clayne Hall. Put your hands together for Team Queensland.
Okay, I think we might take a look at New South Wales. Let's take a look at their team, of course, coached by the great Lachlan Richardson, Kenny Roger de Oliveira, Clint Glass, Alison Aguilar, Toby Collins, Colby Edgar, Jack Rollinson, Dylan Weir, Luan Christian Kamara, Charlie Bailey on debut, and of course Tyson Smith. It's a pretty good lineup for the Blues. What do you reckon, Simon?
Oh, I'm very excited. What do you reckon, New South Wales? Are there any New South Wales fans in the house tonight? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get ourselves set and ready because the PBR will be coming up shortly.
In what is truly one of the most toughest and epic sports of competition tonight, 20 men will face off. 10 for the state of Queensland, 10 for the state of New South Wales, with one thing in mind. That is to hold that beautiful trophy that you see in the center of the arena tonight up high as the Origin champions for 2025. Sure, Queensland have been one of the most dominant sides over the past years since the inception of Origin competition in the year of 2019. But tonight, who knows what will happen? Sydney, it is time for PBR Origin 3. It is time to bring a little beauty to the beasts. Sydney, we would like to introduce to you four of the most beautiful women. They are the Monster Energy Girls. Would you please put your hands together for them as they make their way to the top of the booking chutes? The wonderful Ayla, Sophie, Ella, and Jessica. But it is time to meet the mighty Maroons, the Queenslanders, led in by their coach, Jared Bergero. Here they come. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Team Queensland. Right now, we would like to welcome into the arena 10 men who wear the colour blue, representing the state of New South Wales, led in by their coach, Lachlan Richardson and Cody Heffernan. Here they come. Sydney, how much noise can you make for Team New South Wales? Well, ladies and gentlemen, at this point in time, as we get ready for the singing of the national anthem, professional bull riding is very much an international and global sport. We'd like to ask each and every one of you, if you're able, to please rise. And gentlemen, if you could remove your hats. As is customary, before every sport, every event with the professional bull riders, we will always take a moment to come together in a moment of prayer. Let us pray. Lord, we thank you for the gift of life. We thank you for this day. Most importantly, we thank you for your faith, our family, and our friends. As bull riders, Lord, tonight we don't ask for a lot, but we do ask but one thing, and that is that you watch over each and every one of us with your mighty hand of protection as we compete here tonight. Lord, we also ask for a very special blessing over our livestock as well. And when this day is done, and we return home to our loved ones, our family, whether near and far, and our fans as well, we ask simply for traveling grace. And we ask all these things. In your gracious and holy name we pray, amen. To perform the national anthem, we are blessed with a very, very talented singer. But we do ask, with this particular song, it brings each and every one of us together under one flag, one nation. We ask that if you have a voice, would you join with the lovely Lola Major in singing the national anthem?
Australians, oh, let us rejoice, for we are one and free. We've gold and soil and a wealth for toil. Our home is good by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains, then let us sing. Advance Australia fair.
Oh, that was beautiful. Let's get ready for PBR Origin.
Bull riding, the toughest sport on dirt. How's it scored? First, The basics. The athlete must stay on the bull for 8 seconds. The clock starts when the bull's shoulders or hips have cleared the chute. The athlete must ride with only one hand gripping the bull rope. The clock will stop when the rider loses his grip from the bull rope, or when any part of his body hit the ground before the 8-second ride is over. If that happens, the result is a no score. If he touches the bull or any part of his own body with the free hand or arm before the 8-second ride is over, the rider is disqualified. The athlete's ride and the bull's performance are judged separately. Officials score the bull on how hard the bull bucks, how high he kicks, power, speed, and direction change. Athletes are scored by their control, rhythm, and how they match movement with the bull. If a rider wants to earn extra points, they can do so by pulling their leg away from the bull to demonstrate control. There are a total of 100 points available for a qualified ride. That is 50 points for the rider and 50 points for the bull. An average score will be in the 80s, where an exceptional ride will be in the 90s. Judges may award a re-ride for various reasons, such as a foul, or if the bull underperforms. The athlete with the highest accumulated point total from the entire event becomes the winner.
So as we get ready to jump into what could possibly be one of the greatest and memorable moments in professional bull riding history here in Australia, I'd like to introduce to you 5 very important men. 4 of them play a very key part as our area judges for the competition. You're looking at them on the big screen now. Rob Kennedy, Brian Duggan, Dean Pace, and Al Southern will be our 4 judges, officials for the competition, and our arena director, the man down in front, Morris Morton. Well, right now, we are getting ready for what is a prelude to tonight's Origin competition, and you can see it on the screen. It is the Dittman Bucking Bulls Junior Academy Origin exhibition. Now, joining me up here in the commentary position is none other than the Can-Am Junior Academy ambassador all the way from Terrelga in New South Wales, young Bo Cosgrove. Bo, it's going to be a great night for these youngsters.
Oh, yeah, it is. Ladies and gentlemen, who is excited for the Can-Am Junior Academy?
The Can-Am Junior Academy is creating pathways for young competitors. The Pee-wee division is for the youngest competitors, aged 7 to 9, learning the ropes on age-appropriate mini-bulls. From there they progress to the junior division for competitors aged 10 to 11. Level-appropriate bulls are selected for a safe progression. From juniors, competitors aged 12 to 14 advance to the senior division. Here they continue to level up on more difficult bulls. This all prepares them for the final step, the Rising Stars division, harder bulls and higher stakes. Athletes 17 plus have the option of progressing to the Challenger Series to fine-tune their skills before hitting the big show. However, once they progress to Open Division, there is no turning back.
All right, so you see how this thing works right here. Remember, this is an exhibition by all of these young competitors. And, Bo, we're going to kick it off with the Pee-wee division. The youngsters in the game. 2, 1 from Queensland, 1 from New South Wales. You know them. You're good friends with the whole lot of them. Who we got up first?
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't... Oh, we got Jasper Whelan, and he's on a good one they call Hairy Scary. Now, ladies and gentlemen, who is going for Queensland? Can we get security on all of them, please? I'm joking. How many people are going for New South Wales?
Oh, I think that's the popular vote in here tonight. Okay, let's take a look. Jasper Whelan, he's from Gympie in Queensland, and here is a young man that is making a lot of noise in the Pee-wee division. Look at that great little bucking bull he's got. This is a bull called Hairy Scary. As you said, Bo, we're getting ready
Here we
to
go.
ride.
Hey, come on. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He's taking him for a walk in the park.
Wow, great ride for the young Queenslander.
Oh, my God.
So a great ride, and we will get some numbers through in a moment, but right now we are looking at the opposition. The young man from New South Wales, Chase Berry from Gunnedah, in fact, he's on a bull called I'm a Brute.
Oh, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, a little fun fact for you about Chase Berry. He is a reigning and defending Can-Am Pee-wee Division champion. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the higher you scream, the better you scream, actually, sorry. The better the bull bucks, the better the cowboy rides. And Sydney, I think we can do that all night. What do you say?
Yeah. Just because he's from New South Wales ought to be a good reason to make a little noise.
Oh, yeah. Well. We got a competition on our hands, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, and I think he may have hurt himself a little bit when he got off that particular bull as we watched the Snowy River Caravan replay. And we can take a good look here in Queensland, New South Wales, neck and neck in Division 1, the Pee-wees. So let's just step it up a little bit. As we saw in that opening video, this is the junior division. So both the kids get a little older and the bulls get a little bigger.
Oh, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the cowboy they call Wily Roots, and he's on Ashtray. Ladies and gentlemen, get loud!
Come on, yeah. Wiley, go!
Up, down. Whoop! Well, ladies and gentlemen, he can hear you now. What about for Wiley Roots?
What a great start for the young Central Queensland bull rider, Wiley Roots. Boy, and if that doesn't pump the rest of his teammates up here in this junior academy competition, I don't know what will. So,
yeah.
Third consecutive qualified ride. Now it's up to New South Wales to respond. So the man that rides for them is Nash Goddard.
Oh, yeah, this is another champion, ladies and gentlemen. He's another reigning and defending. Ladies and gentlemen, he's on the bull they call Tulio. Hey, let's do it. Oh, yeah. Whoop. Oh.
Whoa.
Watch out.
Look out.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen.
Whoa.
Oh, my God, it's like the UFC.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about you put your left hand with your right hand for all those Snowy River Caravan protection athletes?
Boy.
Oh, my God, look at them.
Look at this. Tulio, he may be one of the smallest bulls that you're going to see all night. That's Josh Burks going through the air.
Yeah, and then he goes back for more.
Wow. So one man down for New South Wales. Queensland now have ridden 2. New South Wales have ridden 1 as we head to the senior division. Once again, moving into a different age bracket. The Cowboys get a little older and the bulls just get a little bigger one more time.
Oh, yeah. This is another reigning and defending champion, ladies and gentlemen. He goes by the name of Chase Wheeland.
Yeah.
You saw his younger brother earlier, Jasper, ride one. But this time, this cowboy's on the bull they call Fizzy. Ladies and gentlemen, how about you say we get a party in here? Come on. Oh, yeah.
Wow, what a great ride for the young Queenslander. Chase Wheeland on Fizzy.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Chase, I don't know how many people we got here, but they were all screaming for you. And that is the highest crowd I've cheered. That's cheered for you, young man. Ladies and gentlemen, how about you put your left hand with your right hand for Chase Whelan?
Yeah, great job. But let's take a look. Let's take a look at a young man coming in riding with a wave of confidence. Riding for New South Wales, this is Cassidy Carlon.
Oh, yeah. Wait. Well, ladies and gentlemen, he's on a little bull they call Billy.
Yeah, there's some big, scary names in the bullpen, but not in the Dippin' Bucking Bulls junior division. We kind of keep them a little tame.
Oh, yeah.
But Billy...
Well, I hate to bring it to you, but some of these aren't tamed, like the Alpha Blokes Warden we're going to see later on tonight. But, ladies and gentlemen, who's screaming for Cassidy Carlin? Who's screaming for the bull? Who's screaming for no reason at all? Okay. He's coming out of the Can-Am Buck and Shoot, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, and he's taking his time because he knows exactly what is at stake here. All of these youngsters, they're all wanting to impress the rest of their peers.
Here we go.
Here he is.
Come on. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Stick the landing, and he does. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I tell you, these kids, they are unbelievable. The sport of bull riding in Australia is extremely healthy when we've got talent like Cassidy Carlon. So there is just 2 to go here in the Dippin' Bucking Bulls Junior Academy exhibition, and we're going to move now to the Rising Stars division. This is the final step for all of these youngsters before they progress into fully blown PBR competition. Lane Cross from Queensland on the bull, Redwood.
Oh, yeah, come on. Round to left. Whoop. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Kyle Cole Sternbach has a lot of pressure on him right now. We are 4-3. New Queensland is winning. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Kyle Sternbach has to try his luck on a bull they call Tiger Claw. And this bull scares me.
Yeah, some great young talent. And the Snowy River Caravan Protection athletes out here dodging bullets. As you said, you talked about it, Kyle Sternbach, there is a lot riding on this young man's shoulders here. The rest of his teammates, they're on the back of the chutes. They're all cheering for Kyle. They want Kyle to make a qualified ride so New South Wales can punch ahead here in the Junior Academy.
Oh, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, who's ready to watch Kyle Sternbach? Ladies and gentlemen, you got to get loud and proud here. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Come on, Kyle. Come on, Kyle. Oh.
Look at the clock. It says cowboy up.
Oh, yeah.
So, from my calculations, that tells us that the Dippin' Bucking Bulls Junior Academy exhibition will be won by who?
Both teams. Oh, sorry, New South Wales. I scared you, didn't I?
Oh, so New South Wales stepping it out, Bo. Thanks so much for your insights here into our Junior Academy. How about a big hand for all of those kids, folks? Come on, what do you say?
Doesn't matter what happens to you. Life don't stop. Neither do I.
Capability you need, the looks you desire. Introducing the new Ram 1500 Express Black Edition. Built to perform, priced to excite. Drive it today.
So, Josh, what an amazing result there in that junior academy. What do you think is going to happen here tonight? Queensland, of course, winning the opening two competitions in Origin competition. I mean, New South Wales have really got to pull a rabbit out of the hat here tonight.
Yeah, they sure do. There's been some pretty interesting team changes to both teams. Actually, we've got some guys who've headed back over to America to compete. A few blokes out with injury. So I think it was 4 changes for Queensland, 3 changes for New South Wales. I think the big in for New South Wales in this event is Luan Christian Camara, last year's Cowboy of Origin.
No doubt about it. It is going to be exciting to see. Let's go right now to a video to explain how the Origin competition works.
The format for the best of 3 PBR Origin series is simple. Team New South Wales and Team Queensland each have 10 riders. Each event has 2 standard rounds and a bonus round. All 20 cowboys ride 1 bull each in both rounds 1 and 2. The cowboy with the highest aggregate after these 2 rounds is declared the event winner. The top 4 cowboys from each team then get 1 more bull in the bonus round. The team with the highest aggregate score after all rides are tallied wins the event. The rider who tallies the highest aggregate across the whole series, including bonus rounds, is declared the Cowboy of Origin. For the team that wins 2 events across the series, they are crowned PBR Origin champions.
Well, when you have a sport as tough as professional bull riding, then you need men who are even tougher to the task. These are your Snowy River Caravan Protection athletes. Folks, I'd like to introduce to you a 27-year-old who makes his home in Gresford, New South Wales. Would you please welcome Eric Richardson? At the tender age of 31, a man who is now becoming a superstar in his chosen profession is this man from Oberon, New South Wales. Would you please welcome the talent, Zach Ma? And the elder statesman of the trio, a former professional bull rider, now has circled himself into becoming one of the greatest protection athletes that we have ever seen in this country. At 36 years young, from Rylstone, New South Wales, this is Josh Burks.
Custom designed for your adventures. To take the road less traveled, to discover this land's natural beauty. Engineered and tested for the rugged Australian environment. Experience more with Snowy River Caravans.
All right, as we get down to business with round number 1, section number 1, let's take a look at the matchups. Riding for the Queenslanders, the number 11 ranked bull rider Riley Ward from New Zealand on Honey Hole. De Bear with the New South Welshman Charlie Bailey. He'll be the number 2 bull rider out. Caden Sandilands on the bull called BJ, a rematch, and Colby Edgar will face up against the bull Pirate. We'll flip the page. It is Kelsey Pavlo from Tour of Victoria riding for the Maroons with Ariat Last Strike. Throw it back. Clint Glass from New South Wales, and Ethan Costa has Stetson's Nirvana. From there, we go to Dylan Weir from Tumut with Last Post, a bull that has a lot of talk on him. Pandemic Thomas Triplett and Kenny Roger de Oliveira with Hillbilly Bandit. What's your picks, Josh?
Yeah, I think both teams can get off to a pretty good start here early. I like Riley Ward against Honey Hole. Ward has run his last 4 of his last 6. Honey Hole's a pretty good draw for a right-handed rider, so he should be able to get him off to a good start. And Charlie Bailey on debut against the Bear, who's a rider favourite. He's covered almost 40% of the time. Likely away from Charlie's hand, but it's a good chance he can convert.
All right, this is going to be absolutely interesting. But I want to know one thing, Sydney. How many people are ready to ride some bulls on a Saturday night? Round number 1, section number 1 is brought to you by Ringers Western Hats. As we look to the man from New Zealand, their champion, Riley Ward, Honey Hole. This is one of your picks, Josh Hansen. A great bull from Lazy G Bucking Bulls. He's gonna ride him, come on. Oh, and the Can-Am clock says 6.52 and some trouble for the Maroons, first man out. So watch right here on the Snowy River Caravan replay. Riley Ward loves bulls to spin into his hand, and this one does just that. And a Yeti bull score of 42.25 for the bull, but Riley Ward is going to look for redemption when he comes up against Alpha Blokes Ward in the end, round number 2. So just out of curiosity, how many people are cheering for New South Wales? Whoa, wow. We've got a lot of fans in the house cheering for the Blues. Well, here is Charlie Bailey. His debut appearance on De Bear from Lazy G and Palooka's partnership. Think about this. A lot of pressure riding on this young man. A lot of pressure, and there is a bull that they've only ridden about 37% of the time, and the 25-year-old from Oberon is down. But if you look back to that format that we talked about on the opening video about Origin competition, all of these bull riders will get on 2 bulls tonight, with the top 8, 4 from Queensland, 4 from New South Wales, progressing into our bonus round. But here is Caden Sandiland, a staple for the Queenslanders. And a bull called BJ. Now this bull bucked him off earlier this year. Sandiland's the 27-year-old. Can he ride him tonight? Wow. So the first 3 bull riders out, 3 no scores. And that is disappointing for what could have been, should have been one of the biggest rides here in Origin competition when we looked at it on paper. But, Josh, you and Simon talked about it a little earlier. We've got the best bulls in the business here for PBR Origin.
Yeah, we sure do. We don't see this composition of stock contractors very often. A lot of Queensland contractors have come down to join the New South Wales and even Victorian guys. So there's a lot of bulls in there that they probably wouldn't have seen for a little while as well. We've been on that North Queensland run. But here's one of those that we probably haven't seen for a little while. Be interested to see how this plays out. Should be a good fit for Colby. This bull will probably turn back to the left into his hand.
Yeah, we got a New South Wales bull rider on a New South Wales bull. Colby Edgar, the 20-year-old from Tamworth. And Pirate from K3F. Farley Bucking Bulls. Now, this bull is yet to be ridden. But Colby Edgar, what a year he has had on the Professional Bull Riders Monster Energy Tour. He's the number 14 ranked bull rider in the country. But Origin competition is kind of a little different. You still have to ride the bulls for 8 seconds. Don't get me wrong. But you've got 10 other bull riders on the back of the chute cheering for you when you nod your head. Not to mention the people here in the building tonight. Wow, and that was a big-time bucking bull pirate. And New South Wales coming down as well, so this thing is neck and neck. Snowy River Caravans replay. We saw an incredible amount of qualified bull rides, and hey, we've got a challenge. So if you are new to the sport, you hear that noise, you see that challenge come up on the Can-Am screen. So they are challenging a stumble. Okay, so he says this bull stumbled and that's what caused the buck off. Watch the replay. See down in the bottom right-hand corner, that is the review judge, Al Southern. And it is all about his decision now. Did the bull go down on the front end when Colby was on his back? He's looking good. And it is re-ride for New South Wales. So New South Wales have been thrown a legitimate lifeline here with that re-ride coming through for them. So that gives them an extra opportunity right now to strike at the Mighty Maroons. Bisley matchup, and here is a bull rider who hails from Tour of Victoria. And talked about the rules of how these bull riders qualify for each different state. Kelsey Pavlo. This man has been on an absolute tear in 2026. He's the number 9 bull rider as of this moment, and I love this bull. Ariat's last strike from Dunbucking Bulls. This is a Queenslander on a Queensland bucking bull. The bull's only been ridden 3 times out of 28 outs. So this is a big test here to see whether Kelsey Pavlo has got what it takes to make it in Origin competition. And you can see him struggling to try to get his legs down. And this is a big bull. Get ready to make a little noise. Let's go. Come on, Kelsey. And there is the first qualified ride of Origin 3, Kelsey Pavlo. So the Mighty Maroons will strike first blood here in the 3rd installment of PBR Origin for 2026. And what a way to do it, 85.7. 85.7 for the Queenslanders. But what about this bull rider? Clint Glass, Willow Tree, New South Wales, the 32-year-old veteran. And a rematch on a bull called Throw It Back. He's ridden him 1 time, he's bucked him off 1 time. Come on, Clint. Oh, and that is a mean bull called Throw It Back from Dunbucking Bulls from Geringa in central Queensland. And the Snowy River Caravans replay tells the story as the veteran goes down at 2.34. Well, that is the sound of a 5.7-liter V8 Hemi found under the hood of a Ram 1500. The toughest truck on the road, teaming up with the toughest sport on dirt. And we have a problem with Throw It Back. He's like, wow. This is one of the coolest places I have ever seen. And the Snowy River Caravan Protection athletes, Josh, they're just going to take their time here with this bull, and I would too.
They are. You can better, as you see it, you need to give them a bit of a wide berth, a lot of these bulls, especially in such a small arena. You might think the fence is pretty close to you, but these bulls are
they're going to bring another one out. He's thinking.
I just thought I'd touch on something while we've got a bit of a break here.
Exactly.
We've been talking a lot tonight about bulls turning back into his hand or away from his hand. And what we mean by that is, we'll go back to Clint Glass, who we just saw. He's a right-handed bull rider, ties his right hand to the bull. So the bull will turn back to the right and into his hand. That way, that is such an advantage to a bull rider. He can use all of his power to hold himself to the bull. Whereas if the bull turns back to the left, it's a bit more of a finesse. It's a bit more of balance. He can't use all that power. Because if he tries to use all that power, he'll basically just pull himself out off the outside of the spin. So, yeah, just something to look out for tonight.
Okay, 100%. Josh Hansen is going to be chiming in and out with a wealth of knowledge here as we move deeper into the competition. But we've just got to encourage, throw it back to leave the arena. And it is very hard to do. It is very hard to do. You know, and I learned this a long time ago. There is no way that you can talk to a bull and ask him to leave the arena, but we just might give it a go, okay? In just a moment. What I want you to do is, everybody, on the count of 3, I want you to say, "Go home, please." We have to emphasize the please. So, ready? Oh, man, this is chaos. So, there they go. Oh my goodness, it looks like a mob of girls heading to the bathroom. Wow, I'm glad he's gone. So, Ram Truck's matchup of the night. This is Ethan Costa, a 19-year-old who is quickly becoming a household name here in Australia as a young superstar of the sport. He is the number 3 ranked bull rider on the tour, and he's the number 2 man for the Cowboy of Origin, Josh.
Yeah, he sure is. He's trailing by about 1.75 points that he needs to make up on Kenny Roger de Oliveira tonight. And I'll tell you what, if he can ride this bull, he's going to go well past him.
You better believe it. This bull is the number 1 ranked bucking bull in the country today. His name is Stetson Varner from Dittman Bucking Bulls, and he has only been ridden 2 times out of the 19 outs. Folks, you are looking at the hottest rookie bull rider in this country riding for the Maroons on the number 1 bull for 2026. It just doesn't get any bigger than this. So I'm going to ask you this, Sydney. When this Monster Energy gate cracks here tonight, I want everybody to get loud because this is going to get wild. Wow. What an amazing bull. Stetson Nirvana. And 3.83, and I expected as much. It is a judge's review. And I think we're gonna see why here as we go back to the replay. You know, Ethan Costa started a great ride on this bull, and it was going to be huge. But I want you to watch exactly what our replay judge is watching. Now, there's a couple of ways that a bull rider can get fouled, and right about here, There was a heap of contact with that bucking chute, and guess what, Queensland fans? It is a re-ride for the Queenslanders. Ooh. Wow, I hear some hostilities. You know, there is one rule in professional bull riding, and there is one rule if you don't like the judging. If you're going to boo, then do it loudly. Let's get back to New South Wales. One qualified ride on the board. That is for Team Queensland. New South Wales are trying to get back into the picture. This is Dylan Weir. Hails from Tumut in New South Wales. I know it says Merriam-Vale, Queensland. Believe you me, he is from Tumut, New South Wales, the 25-year-old. And this is a bull that you talked about. Big raps on this one. Last post, he was ridden for 89.3 in Cairns by the Queenslander, Caden Sandilands. That is the only time he has been ridden. Trevor and Tony Dunn, the stock contractors that own this bull from way up there in central Queensland, have brought him to the biggest show of this young bull's career. New South Wales bull riding fans, Dylan Weir is counting on you. You can see the look of anticipation on his face. He knows what's coming. Let's go. Wow, and it was quick. It was very quick for the 25-year-old, 1.99 seconds, folks. He may have come down early, but you know what? How about a bit of a pick-me-up for your New South Wales bull rider? What do you say? So not a lot in this thing, Josh. One qualified ride. This is not what we expected.
Yeah, we expected a shootout, but we expected a few more rides for the shootout. So it'd be interesting to see what can happen, especially with these re-rides still pending. I think both teams will be really looking forward to those. We usually put together a pretty good pen of re-ride bulls, usually pretty easy, not pretty easy to ride, but usually they're quite cowboy friendly.
The name of this bull is Pandemic, and he is the size of a whale, and he fills up the entirety of that Bisley Workwear bucking chute. He's owned by Lazy G and the Edgar Partnership out of Tamworth, New South Wales. And this is a talented cowboy from Bungendara, Queensland, Thomas Triplett. The 20-year-old facing a monumental moment here, trying to become the second Queenslander to put some points on that Monster Energy leaderboard. Can he do it? Wow, and Pandemic says, get off my back. Boy. Thomas Triplett, you know, another talented Toro twister coming down early here. A great out for that big, powerful bull called Pandemic. So here we are, section number one, round number one. And we go to the man that currently leads, the Cowboy of Origin. If he can stay in that number one spot tonight at the end of the evening, he could walk away from this event with $30,000. Kenny Roger de Oliveira from Sao Paulo, Brazil, riding for New South Wales on Hillbilly Bandit from Lazy G and Provost Partnership. Think about this. He was the first man to ride Alpha Blokes Warden during PBR Origin 2 in Brisbane. Kenny Roger trying to be the man for New South Wales. Wow, and we did not expect that to happen here. Kenny Roger and Hillbilly Bandit. You know, and looking at this here, let me put you in the picture. Watch this bull. Kenny rides left-handed. Which direction does this bull spin? He spins to the right. You can see how that bull kind of worked him down into the middle of that spin, and that's what we call going down in the well. So no score for the New South Wales bull rider.
All right, PBR fans, this one's for you. Horse people are giving you the chance to win an epic, fully kitted out, off-grid four-wheel drive, built for rugged touring, remote escapes and unforgettable off-road adventures. Horsey people give away millions of dollars worth of incredible prizes every year, and this could be your chance to become their next big winner. Even better, PBR guests score an exclusive 10 entries tonight only. So grab your phone, scan that QR code on the screen now, and get your entries in before the offer ends. Now, down to you, Josh Hansen, behind the chutes.
Okay, we're on the back of the chutes now for a Horsey People coaches catch-up. I've got Jared Bagaro for Queensland and Lockie Richardson from New South Wales. Lockie, down 2-0, series is gone, but there's plenty to play for tonight. How's the mood in the dressing sheds?
Yeah, they're going good. They're only down a bull each other event, so they've got confidence still, and they're, not going to let them walk away with it. We're going to go as hard as we can, and the best team will win.
Big in tonight, 2025 Cowboy of Origin, Luan Christian Camara. Back in the lineup, he's got a really good matchup coming up in this next section against Mr. Colourful. Tell us about that. It's a pretty good setup for a right-handed rider. Yeah, for sure. That ball will go either way. But, he one of the other guys rode him the other week for 87 or so. So, it's a very good draw, I think, and should suit Luan. Thanks, mate. Congratulations the rest of the night. And Jared, up 2-0, I'm guessing you don't have to do too much to get your side up and about to try and make this maroon wash.
It's back to the start, mate, so we want to win all of them. So we know New South Wales have put up a fight, like Locke said, there's been one bull. It's a lot less stressful coming here today, worrying about a decider, because they're pretty good down here, the Blues, but it's been a great tournament, but the boys are keen to present them all with a broom at the end of the night for the clean sweep. And coming up in this next section, we got Zane Hall against Asmodeus from Swain Cattle Company. Pretty good matchup. They ride this bull a fair bit. Zane should be able to get the job tonight. Yeah, mate, as long as he's locked in, jump for jump. But Zane loved it here last year. He always seems to be good for Queensland. So, mate, anyone in a maroon jersey, they know what it means. So we're going out for 3-0. All right, thanks very much, guys.
Infrastruct. We plan it. We build it. We deliver it. Complex environments, complete solutions. From the ground down, we deliver end-to-end solutions across civil, plumbing, hydraulics and excavation. One team, one standard, no shortcuts. Technically challenging? That's where we thrive. Infrastruct. Built strong, built smart, built to last.
So after the first section here of Origin 3, the leaderboard looks like this. Queensland, one qualified ride. Kelsey Pablo, 85.7. Unfortunately, none for the team of New South Wales. So let's flip the page and let's see what's coming ahead of us here in our Round 1, Section 2 matchups. It is the number 1 ranked bull rider for Team Queensland, Kurt Shepherd, on the bull Del Rio, a rematch. Conquistador, Toby Collins. Kai Bagero, the Queenslander, with uppercut. The New South Welshman, Luan Christine Camara, with Mr. Colourful. Then we go to Airborne, Clay Hall. I'm excited about that one. Alison Aguiar for New South Wales, riding Spartan, and Asmodeus with Zane Hall. And we go to Tyson Smith with Cash Club, Chano Bull, and Ben Bode, another rematch. Jack Rowlandson with Rangatine. Josh Hansen, what are your two picks? Yeah, both teams will be really looking forward to getting the scoreboard ticking over here. Kai Bagaro against uppercut for the Queenslanders. Kai's been riding in excellent form. This bull hasn't faced too many left-handers on tour. He should turn back to left. It's a great opportunity. And for New South Wales, Jack Rowlandson right down at the bottom of the list there against Rangatine. Rowlandson always finds a way to contribute for the New South Wales team. This ball should be to the left, flattish, quick, and is a great chance right on halftime. Well, you heard the man at New South Wales. Right now, it is time for round 1, section 2, brought to you by Can-Am, the official off-road partner of the PBR. Come on, everybody, slap your hands together to the beat of the music. Let's go. We are going to start off with some unfinished business. The re-ride that was awarded to the New South Wales bull rider, Colby Edgar. So this is his second opportunity here to try to put some valuable points on that Monster Energy leaderboard for the Blues. And a great opportunity for him on the bull, Jackie Red. This is another one, a Central Queenslander bucker that has been ridden 10 times out of 26 attempts. So New South Wales, you've really got to make some noise for your team. Let's try and get them on that leaderboard. Colby Edgar is counting on you. Here we go. Wow, that is an absolute monster of a bull. And unfortunately for the 20-year-old bull rider, he will buck off in round number 1. And some great work there by the trio, the talented trio, our Snowy River Caravan protection athletes stepping in, doing a life-saving job like they do each and every week on the Monster Energy Tour. So 2025 was a year of records for the professional bull riders here in Australia. This man created history by winning over $180,000, the most money any professional bull rider has won in a given season. In doing so, he won the PBR Australian Championship. You are looking at the number 1 ranked bull rider in the country once again, a 31-year-old from Mareeba, Queensland, riding for the Maroons. This is Kurt Shepherd. And a rematch, a bull that bucked him off earlier this year from Maine's Bucking Bulls, a bull called Del Rio. What a year Kurt Shepherd is having. An incredible performance in Townsville just a couple of weeks ago. An amazing event when he won the Monster Energy Cairns Invitational the week before that. Kurt Shepherd looking to get some revenge here. Come on, Kurt. Oh, look out. Oh. Oh, man, look out. Folks, I want you to go ahead and make a little noise for the Snowy River Caravan Protection athletes. Boy, I know Kurt Shepherd took a hooking out there, but watch this. Watch this. Eric Richardson jumping in, but this bull wanted blood. And he got it. We talk about this, and for over 35 years, the professional bull riders have been telling fans all around the world that this is, without a doubt, the toughest sport on dirt, and you can see firsthand here tonight why. He calls Malden Victoria home, and the 33-year-old in his first year of PBR Origin has been a huge contributor to the Blues. Toby Collins on Conquistador. He comes from the same stable as the previous bucker. And Toby Collins had a huge ride in Newcastle to open up his PBR Origin account. Here we go. New South Wales scream. Oh, and there it is. New South Wales is up. Toby Collins Whoa! Toby Collins proves that you don't have to be a young man to play this game. How about 85.5? 85.05. And that is going to put them just 0.65 points behind the Queenslanders. Oh, Josh Hanson, we've got an Origin happening now.
Yeah, we do now, it's starting to get going. There's a few more really good matchups coming up in the next few, so they should see that scoreboard really start to tick over. That's a great ride from Toby. That bull just keeps working his way around to the right, away from his hand. Toby just stays in great position the whole time.
Yeah, and they don't ride that bull very often either. That was great for the veteran. So this is the re-ride opportunity for Ethan Costa for Queensland. When we go back to section number 1, and we talked about how good this kid is, he's the number 1 rookie in the professional bull riders, and he is getting ready on the re-ride bull Silver Bullet from CF7. So a North Queensland bucking bull and a Central Queensland bull rider, trying to achieve some points there for the Mighty Maroons here. Can-Am are going to bring us this matchup. When you think about this, they've ridden this bull 50% of the time. And Kenny Roger rode this bull in Nowra earlier this year for an 80.2. Leith Malone rode him for an 84. And Donnie Rutherford rode him this year as well for an 85.7. So this is what you call a sweet deal for the Queenslanders.
Yeah, this is about as good as it gets. You'll see there are a few left-handers on the list too, so that's promising signs here for Ethan.
And you can see that leaderboard there up on the screen, and right now it is just neck and neck. So Costa and the rest of his teammates, they're all backing him here, and he was a key player during Origin 1. Here we go for the Queenslanders. Boy, I am absolutely shocked by what just happened there. And we talked about it, Josh. That bull there, they've ridden him 50% of the time, and Ethan Costa riding as good as what he is this year, and that bull just plain bucked him off.
Yeah, it looks like he had a pretty good seat until the bull turned back and really started working his way around to the left. He might have been just behind, might have been caught in the air, or might have been caught on his pockets, and out the back he goes.
So an opportunity lost there for the Queenslanders with that re-ride as we head now to Kai Baguero. A 21-year-old, there's a good look at the young man, hails from Proserpine up there near the Whitsundays of Queensland. And the bull, and here's a bull with a real bucking bull name. They call him the Uppercut from Maine's Bucking Bulls. Baguero trying to get Queensland their second qualified bull ride. And the clock stops at 5.11. And no challenges there, so everything is clean. Wow, isn't he a rodeo-looking dude? The Uppercut from Maine's Bucking Bulls. You know, each and every one of these bulls, folks, they all have a personality. And Uppercut here, he is just proud of what he has just achieved. He said, I'm a New South Wales bull, and I just bucked off a Queenslander. One of the storylines of Origin 3 is this matchup between Mr. Colourful from CF7 Bucking Bulls and the 33-year-old Luan Christine Camara from Brazil. Riding for New South Wales, his first Origin for 2026. And Luan, I mean, he is a dangerous, dangerous bull rider. Mr. Colourful, on the other hand, he's only been ridden one time, and that was for an 87. So I've got a good feeling about this one, Sydney. I got a feeling that New South Wales is going to strike right now. Oh, I love it. I love it. Watch this. Oh, man, I tell you what, that man from South America, he can ride bulls. Look at the numbers, 84.6, and that's good enough to put New South Wales to the lead. Oh, 169.65, and that was a much-needed shot in the arm for the Blues. So let's get back to business here with a debut bull rider for the Queenslanders. And you're going to see two brothers riding for the Queensland team tonight. This is the 26-year-old Clay Hall, an airborne from CF7 and Pew Brothers Partnership. Now, when I say airborne is his name, watch the Can-Am bucking chute. This is the reason why. Oh! Look out. Look out. Old airborne.
That's 20 straight buck-offs for that bull too.
Wow. 20 straight buck-offs for that bull airborne. Look at this. Just a young bull. Watch this here. Bam. Folks, go ahead and put your hands together for a tough young cowboy in Clay Hall. So New South Wales are looking for another qualified bull ride. This man comes in for the Blues. A 30-year-old bull rider, the number 12 Cowboy for 2026. This is the man from Brazil, Alisson Aguiar. Spartan from CF7 Bucking Bulls is his opponent. Out of the 6 men that have been on his back, only 1 have been successful. But these 2 have never met. And Alisson Aguiar, we watched him in the 2025 season, Josh, and this man was absolutely unstoppable.
He sure was. But in this series, 2026, he's been shut out. He's actually 0 for 4. We can feel him building. His buck-off times are getting a bit longer, and since then he's ridden 4 of his last 7 bulls at his last 4 events, and he's riding really well away from his hand.
Yeah, but don't forget that big ride of Burnett Heads just about 6 weeks ago for 88.4 on the number 1 bull in the country, Stetson's Nirvana. So, I mean, when it comes to riding and big-time moments, pressure positions, this is a bull rider that you can count on. Alisson Aguiar. Did I say he's riding for New South Wales? Here we go. And the clock stops at 3.64. And we have a re-ride for New South Wales. Okay, so I'm just going to point it out to you here. We watch back on the replay, and I'm going to explain to you the reason why. Watch this bull, if we can pick it up here, when he comes around, right there. That stumble, that slip in the hind end was enough to change the momentum of that bull's bucking pattern to warrant the Arid official signaling, and there goes the flag, a re-ride for the Blues. So some good news for New South Wales.
Oh, hey, Warren and Josh, I know you guys are having fun, but I wanted to point out a couple here at the back that are having equally as much fun. I've got with me Bridie and Jason. So, Bridie, this is your first time to a PBR.
It sure is.
Right, what was going through your head when Jay said, hey, let's come to a bull ride?
I thought, why not?
Okay, that's a good idea. Now, Jace, you're aware there's a lot of hot cowboys running around this place. You're a pretty gay man, but did that play on your mind at all?
Yeah, nah, not really.
Well, listen, it's a wild night. You two are having a great time. You're at the back cheering on. On behalf of Yeti, we would like to make you our wild and built for the wild fans. So let's give it up for Bridie and Jason. It's full of whiskey, by the way.
Oh, wow. Our Yeti built for the wild fans. Okay, let's move back to Origin 3. Origin 3. And believe it or not, New South Wales right now are in the driver's seat as we move down to the final moments of round number 1. So here is one of the bulls that we took a look at down behind the chutes a little earlier. His name is Asmodeus. He's owned by Swain Cattle Company out of Scone, New South Wales, and he has the number 4 man in the country riding for the Queenslanders, Zane Hall. The 24-year-old trying to even things up, trying to balance the books here in Origin competition. Can-Am shoot, let's go! Oh, he's going to pull the boots. Now all he's got to do is get off. How about you go ahead and make a little noise for Zane Hall, our 4th qualified bull ride. Looking at that Snowy River Caravan replay and Zane Hall working overtime. Numbers are in 74.3. 74.3. No, it is 85.2. 85.2 is what it will be. I thought that was a little low. 85.2. And that will give our big screens guys something to play with. But here's Tyson Smith, welcome New South Wales. New South Wales looking for another big-time bull ride. Boy, you know, and that young 27-year-old, when he gets on a roll, when he gets one between his legs, around about 5, 6, 7 second mark, you can guarantee on him to make a qualified ride. But wow, Cash Club gets him bucked off at 4.6. That is disappointing. So we're going to be looking for big things for Tyson Smith moving into round number 2. We talk about rematches. Rematches at a bull that is yet to be ridden. They call this bull Chernobyl from MJ and Keeler Bucking Bulls. And it was only 2 weeks ago in the city of Townsville that these two met for the very first time. Ben Bode, the 22-year-old from Calliope, Queensland, bucked off Chernobyl during the Touring Pro Division event in Townsville.
And the bull wasn't at his best on that occasion either. You see he's gone back to the left-hand delivery tonight. He was over at the right at Townsville, so back over the left. He might leave the chutes a lot cleaner, and it might give him a lot better opportunity to get out in the middle of the arena and do his thing.
Well, that could make a big difference here. And we look at that leaderboard. There is less than a full point between the two teams. Ben Bode trying to put his team back in front, trying to catapult them here. Here we go. Come on. Whoa. for the second time in 2 weeks, Chernobyl bucks off the talented young cowboy from Calliope, Ben Bode, at 4.32. All right. So we are waiting to see what the challenge is. There was a challenge. So was it the start? Was there a stumble? And we are waiting for clarification, but boy, that bull had a great night here in downtown Darling Harbour. And a re-ride for Queensland. So a re-ride for the Queenslanders. Oh. Whoa. Now you've got it. Now you're playing the game. Now you're playing the game. So footy shorts matchup. This is Jack Rowlandson. Where's he from? He's from Oberon, New South Wales. That's where some of the toughest bull riders in this country come from. And the 28-year-old is up on Ranger Time from Keeler Bucking Bulls. I'm backing Jack all the way here. New South Wales need a qualified ride to put them ahead on that Monster Energy leaderboard. And you can see on the right-hand side of your screen the amount of the career stats for the bull Ranger Time, the career stats for Jack Rowlandson. Here we go. Boy. And Ranger Time having a great out here. And no love for the man from Oberon, New South Wales. So that is going to close the curtain here on round number one. Round number two is coming up in just a moment.
All right. Hey, Wazza and Josh, just want to bring your attention to what's going on down here. Can-Am, our good partners, they've got one of these side-by-sides for us. We need to rake this arena. So the end of that first round of competition, we need a second round of competition. So what we've done is we've got our good friends at Can-Am. They've got us this HD Defender here. Now, this thing is amazing. If you ever have people here, I know there's a lot of people from inner city of Sydney, but we've got a lot of people from the region that have travelled in. You know what these are all about. So keep an eye on them when they're out there, when you're looking around, when you're shopping. Towing power. These things can get 1,340 kilo of towing power. They've got a 999cc engine. So it's basically our way of saying these things are tough. They can do whatever you need them to do. But it's a great moment here for having Can-Am on board. We need to get this service prepped. We want to get it all fluffed up. You can have a look here. Turn around. I'm going to show the camera guys how have a good look in on the dirt on that surface. So we want to smooth it out as best as we can and make sure that we get this surface prepped. As we said, the Defender HD 11 999. Yeah, give it for the boys. Struggling for a tight arena to get in there. But that's all it's what it's about here at Can-Am, helping us get the job done. It's pretty exciting stuff. How's the view from up the top?
So, yes, Josh, you know, when Simon's explaining all about the benefits of a Can-Am vehicle there, but the reason why we do this is to make sure that the surface is nice and fresh, and it is very even, so we don't see balls slipping over. We don't see any injuries to the ball riders, and it just makes for a very even playing field.
Yeah, and there's a fair bit that goes into making a surface like this. As you can probably see the sand on top, but underneath there's quite a hard surface of dirt. So that sand just might be slipping around a little bit. It might just be moving around a little bit on top of that hard surface. So if we give it a bit of a drag, move it around a bit, it'll settle back into place, and then we'll be ready to go again.
Doesn't matter what happens to you. Life don't stop. Neither do I.
Custom designed for your adventures. To take the road less traveled. To discover this land's natural beauty. Engineered and tested for the rugged Australian environment. Experience more with Snowy River Caravans.
My only thought was tequila makes her clothes fall off. I told her put an extra layer on. I know what happens when she drinks Patron. Her closet's missing half the things she bought. Yeah, tequila makes her clothes fall off.
Oh, I tell you what. Oh, man, that was absolutely wild. Something that is wild as well and that's happening right now, folks. I'm going to throw it upstairs to my good friend Simon Mallory for the Besley Workwear moment.
Yeah, boys. I mean, it's a tough job out here, but some people just pick themselves. I want to meet you all. I want you all to meet my man here, Kev. Kev, say good day to everyone.
Yes, sir.
All right, so Kev, where are you from?
Ireland.
Have you ever ridden a bull before?
Have I ever ridden a bull before?
Hey, don't point to your girlfriend. Jeez. All right, Kev, how's your eyesight?
20/20.
Okay. Well, we're going to play a little game on the big screen here, the Magic Shirt Challenge. But I want to help you first get smarter. So whack that Bisley thinking cap on for me. And we're going to play a game. Are you up for $250 voucher from Bisley?
Absolutely.
All right. Turn your eyes to the big screen. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is our Magic Shirt Challenge. You can all help out Kev here to see if he can win it. We got 3 shirts. We got 1 winner voucher. $250 has gone behind the shirt number 1. Where did the voucher go?
Number 1.
He got it correct! All right. It's going to get a little harder than that, Kev, so I'm a bit worried for you. All right. Watch those shirts, Kev. We're going to spin them around. It's behind shirt number 1. Keep an eye on it. You help him out. Spin those shirts. All right, time to choose. Time to choose, Kev. All right, the lads are getting around him. Let's have a little look here. All right, you've got a choice there, Kev. What do you think?
It's a tough decision. But it is number 2.
Number 2, let's have a look to the big screen and let's see if Kev's right. We got a winner! Oh, hang on. Hang on. Oh, no. Hold up, Kev. Hold up. Oh, mate. Kev, you've got a choice. You want to take 250 or you want to go for the 500, Kev? What do you want to do?
Let's double this.
He's going to double it. All right, shirt to the eyes to the big screen. Kev, everyone here, you're going to need to help. Spin the shirts. All right, hold up. Kev, I want to get the crowd help here. Who thinks it should be shirt number 3? Who thinks shirt number 2? Who thinks shirt number 1? Kev, I know we've only just met, but you're a man that makes their own decisions. Don't be swayed by the crowd. But I see that keen eye that you have. Where do you think the voucher landed?
I'm a crowd pleaser. It's number 1.
Let's have a look and see if Kev's right. Is it number 1? We got a winner! Kev has done it! Ladies and gentlemen, $500 voucher. Kev, enjoy yourself. He's bringing it. Oh, boy. We are getting loose out here, boys.
Oh, congratulations, Kev. But it is all about round number 2 of Origin 3. And let's take a look at that Monster Energy Origin leaderboard. Queensland, 170.5. New South Wales, right now, 2 bulls ridden, 169.65. It just doesn't get any closer than this. Let's look at the lineup coming up to us right now in round 2, section number 1. Riley Ward, riding for Team Queensland, leads us off on the reigning Yeti Wild Bull of the Year, Alpha Blokes Warden, Winchester and Charlie Bailey for New South Wales. Caden Sandlands with Moltman's Juggernaut, Colby Edgar, and the bull Candy Paint. Over the page, it is Road Rage and Kelsey Pavlo, Clink Glass and the Widowmaker. Kinky Ninja, that's going to be one to watch with Ethan Costa. From there we go to Dylan Weir with the Dark Side, El Chapo and Thomas Triplett, and Kenny Roger de Oliveira with Humdinger.
Yeah, in this section, I really like Caden Seedland's chances against Moltman Juggernaut. This bull's allowed 4 scores from his 4 outs in the PBR Australia. 3 of those have gone the way of left-handed riders, so I really like Caden's chances. And for New South Wales, it's a bit of a tough section for them. I've gone with Colby Edgar against Candy Paint. This bull's making his PBR debut tonight, but I saw him buck at the Rocky Classic. He might be around to the right, not too far from the gate, and away from Colby's hand, but if he can start with him, I think he's going to finish with him.
Well, Sydney, it is time for round 2, section number 1, brought to you by Bisley, the official workwear of the PBR. Oh, it is Saturday night, and we are having one hell of a party here in TikTok Arena as we go to the man riding for the Queenslanders, Riley Ward. Central Hawke's Bay, New Zealand. So, Josh, getting back to this, your matchups in this particular round, and we've just got to hold up here with one of the bulls. So, a moment to reiterate about the importance of what this matchup is all about for Riley Ward, Alpha Blokes Warden, the reigning and defending Yeti Wild Bull of the Year. Look at the stats on this bull.
Yeah, we didn't think he'd ever be ridden at one stage. I think he put up 30 straight outs with the buck-offs, and then they came out in Brisbane. Kenny Roger de Oliveira, of course, rode him for 89.5 points for the Blues. And then a week later, Kurt Shepherd, after the number 2 guy rode him, number 1, Kurt Shepherd said, anything you can do, I can match that. He came out and he was 86.1 himself.
Yeah, an amazing record for this great bull from MJ and Keeler bucking bulls. But talking about Riley Ward, the young man had a big win here just a week or so ago at the Touring Pro event up in Bloomsbury, Queensland.
Yeah, it was really building for Riley. He had strong finishes at Cairns and then again at the Townsville Supercars event before he broke through at Bloomsbury for the event win, ridden 4 of his last 6 across those 3 events. That's good shooting no matter who you are.
So with less than 1 point in it between the two teams here, this is probably historically one of the tightest races that we have ever seen in PBR Origin competition.
It's important to note, though, it may be a really tight competition, but it's still an 8-second bull ride. That's the hardest thing about this. You could only be half a point behind. You still got to ride 8 seconds.
100%. It all comes down to the bull that you draw and whether or not you are capable of riding that particular bull. So we are just moments away from getting underway with round number 2. But I want to know one thing, Sydney. How many people are having a good time at the PBR? Wow. We've got some hardcore fans. Who we touching? is absolutely beautiful. Sydney, you guys are absolutely on fire. Oh, so we're getting ready down here. There is a problem here in the backyards. I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but something down here is holding the traffic up here with our bulls, and we've just got to make sure, and there's a lot of safety aspects that are got to be taken care of, especially in those backyards.
Yeah, it's a difficult arena. It's a lot different to what we usually see. If you come to an event in, say, Brisbane or Newcastle and look behind the big screens, you'll see all the bulls out there. We've got a lot of room, but you come to Sydney, there's only a room out the back there for maybe 20, 25 bulls. The rest of the bulls are housed out the back in the loading dock area. So we need to actually run the first bulls out who bucked in round one, and then bring the round two bulls in. So that's what we're working through at the moment.
Okay, and they tell me we are ready to ride some more bulls. So, Josh, we talked all about this particular matchup here. Alpha Blokes Warden, how important this is for this young man from New Zealand, Riley Ward. He has multiple New Zealand bull riding championships, but most of all, he wants to help Team Queensland pursue their dream of a clean sweep here in Origin 3.
And Riley's ridden really, really well for the Maroons in past as well. So I don't think he'll want to let them down in this one, especially if he can put a massive score aboard the Warden on there. This is a rematch. They met in actually the Bulls' very first out in PBR Australia competition, so I wouldn't read too much into that.
That's exactly right. That was almost 2 years ago in Rockhampton. But folks, right here, this is the reason why you buy a ticket to the PBR. This is the reason why the PBR brings the very best bull riders and matches them up against the very best bulls. Ariat bucking shoot in what could be one of the biggest moments in the year of 2026. Here we go. Come on, Riley. Go. 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 Unbelievable! Sydney, somebody talk to him! Come on! Guess what? How about the highest marked ride of the night? 88.75!
What a great ride was. You'll see it here on the Snow River Caravans replay. You see Riley pulling his outside leg away from the bull, just demonstrating the amount of control that he had. And he was actually marked a few points higher than the bull there.
Oh, most definitely. I tell you what, Riley Ward, when those bulls spin into his hand, I tell you what, a clutch performance for the Kiwi bull rider. And that is going to move Queenslander one bull into the lead from New South Wales. Heading back now to a man who right now is a pillar of consistency for New South Wales, Charlie Bailey from Oberon and Winchester. Here is another bull that is in contention for that Yeti Wild Bull of the Year.
Yeah, he's sneaking up that leaderboard. He's getting stronger and stronger with every out. He's just a young bull and he's starting to learn his trade, and as he works into his efforts, you'll see him start to put up those 44-point bull scores, which you need to contend for that Yeti Wild Bull of the Year.
Yeah, well, right now, Alpha Blokes Warden, 43.45, is leading the Bull of Origin 3. But Charlie Oberon says, come on, I'm riding for the Blues. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness, I cannot wait to see the replay here. 6.35 seconds for Charlie. Look at this bull go to work. Man. Oh, and Charlie Bailey, I mean, he given everything he had. Sydney, how about you give him a little something for his effort? Man. So a great out for Winchester, a 42.4 for that bull as we head back to Caden Sanderlands. We're going to Alison Aguirre. So this is a re-ride for New South Wales. And the bull rider, the 30-year-old from Brazil on Misfit from Morgie's Cattle Company. A rematch from 12 months ago when this bull bucked him off in this very arena. So, can he even the score with Misfit? New South Wales, you need to make it happen for him. So disappointment for the Brazilian. And he comes down very quickly. Misfit from Morgie's Cattle Company out of Victoria is where that bull hails from. So things are kind of neck and neck here, and there's no clear direction as to who the favorite team is here for Origin 3. But this 27-year-old out of the beef capital of Australia, Rockhampton, Queensland, may just have something to say about it. On bail from Swain Cattle Company. All right. Whoa. And he was tricky. And I can hear the challenge button being pushed. Flag is in the arena, so I got a feeling we've got a re-ride coming for Caden Sanderlands. Wow, that was weird. Look at this. Bull kind of said, hang on, I don't want to work tonight. But then he says, yeah, okay, I'm going to do it. So we go back now to Clint Glass. Clint Glass, the 32-year-old from Willow Tree, bucked off round number 1, trying to give it everything he's got on the Widowmaker. And no score for the man from Willow Tree, New South Wales, on both attempts here tonight during Origin 3. It has been a tough night for him. So right now, as we get ready for the second half of this section, we're going to throw it up to my good friend Simon Mallory. He's got something very special to say.
Yeah, we are all about the fun and the good times. Now, I've got here with me Ben and Jackie. So I'll start with you, Ben. Where are you from?
I'm Sydney-based.
Sydney-based. Jackie, where are you?
Moolameen, near Deniliquin.
Near Deniliquin. So we've got a bit of a city-country vibe happening here. Now, these two, have you ever been on a bull or a horse before?
I've been on a horse and I've been on a mechanical bull.
Okay, what about you?
I'm the same.
Okay, this is a good start. This is positive. Well, tonight you're going to be the horses and we're going to put a bull on you. Okay? So horsey people, our good friends, they're pretty crazy, but it's a $250 Visa card up for grabs. Are you two ready to get down in the arena and compete?
Absolutely.
All right, let's go.
All right, so we're going to have a male-female battle. Boys and girls, you need to get behind your favourite. We're going to get you down the back and get you suited up, all right? Head off that way. Let's wish them luck. Wish them luck. Now, I want to talk about the after party. So while we get these two a little bit of Dutch courage to help them out, we're going to have a huge after party at the Pump House. So make sure you join us over there from 10 p.m. until late. There's going to be drinks going, they're flowing. There's going to have a band pumping it out. So the Pump House, join us for the official PBR after party.
Oh, and that is always great at the Pump House, right next door. So let's get back to bull riding here in Origin 3 and some great performances. But how about Riley Ward? 88.75, the highest individual score of Origin 3. So getting down here, this is section number 1 of round number 2, brought to us by Bisley, the official workwear of the professional bull riders. And we are looking at a New South Wales bull rider by the name of Colby Edgar, strapping that glove to his riding hand to get ready to go to work here for Team New South Wales.
It's been a busy few weeks for Colby. He's just got back from a trip to Brazil. It was a fleeting visit over there. He went over with Zane Hall and competed at one of their big events over there. A lot of money, a lot of bull riders floating around over there, I'll tell you. But yeah, he's come back a pretty good way to shake the jet lag off against Candy Paint here.
Yeah, and this was one of your picks too, by the way, Josh. I heard you talking about this particular matchup, Candy Paint from Lazy G. Pelucas and Edgar Partnership. So the 20-year-old Colby Edgar looking for his first group of points on the Monster Energy Origin leaderboard tonight. There is the total. Queensland now with 3 qualified rides, 259.25. New South Wales, 2 qualified rides, 169.65. So a big ride for Colby Edgar could be very, very important right here in how this affects the outcome of Origin 3. Whoa! And Candy Paint showing that he's a little feisty. You can see there they're going to put a rope around that bull's horns, just not to try and hurt him in any way, but just to try and stop him from getting up in the air. Ariat Bucking Chute is where we are at. The official cowboy boot and apparel of the professional bull riders. So a new bull making his Origin debut, and the number 14 ranked bull rider on the Monster Energy Tour. Don't forget, November. We're going to be talking about it a little later on. You're going to see it on the screen. PBR Grand Finals, Townsville, North Queensland, 2 big nights. Here's Colby Edgar looking, wanting to be there when the 8-second whistle sounds. Come on, let's go. Wow, and that Can-Am clock says 2.19 seconds for the young 20-year-old. Not the Origin that he wanted, but a great out nevertheless for the bull Candy Paint. Boy. The young talent from New South Wales here, Josh, seem to be struggling with the caliber of these bulls.
Yeah, I think everybody's struggling at the moment, was it?
Yeah.
I've seen a few blokes come down off bulls that they probably would have thought they'd ridden and probably penciled in as a score. We can get a good score here, we can get a good score there. But when it doesn't fall into place for them, this is where the coaches really need to get in their ears.
Yeah, encouragement. Lockie Richardson, 7-time PBR World Finals qualifier. He really needs to talk to his team, along with Cody Heffernan, 2-time PBR Australian champion. He really needs to give words of encouragement to his team right now. But this is Ethan Costa from Marionvale, the Queenslander and Kinky Ninja. Folks, this could be one of the most athletic bucking bulls that you were ever going to see. He's from Keeler Bucking Bulls. He's been ridden 2 times out of 18 outs. And when they named this bull, I tell you what, I couldn't think of a better name for him. Can-Am Bucking Chute and Kinky Ninja. One of the most impressive young bulls that we have seen for a long, long time. Ethan Costa, one of the biggest moments in his very young career. So if you're from Queensland, you need to scream. All right, so some drama, and we have a challenge. They're questioning, saying that this bull stumbled. So once again, the replay judge, Al Sutherland, is going to take a look at this on the monitor. He's going to look at it.
Yeah, this
couple of
bull
different angles.
This bull puts so much effort into that first jump out. You see, he kicked those 6-foot panels over the back there, and he's almost kicking the riders in the
Wait
head.
a minute. Watch the free hand right here. This could be interesting here. Watch the free hand of Ethan Costa. Now, he may have touched the bull. Does he touch the bull? We're looking at the judge down here, Al Southern. They're challenging a stumble, but the possible touch comes before the stumble. And he's saying no score for Queensland. So New South Wales breathing a sigh of relief. So one of the biggest names for the Queenslanders falling short here in round number 2. And that is going to bring us to the Bisley Workwear Bucking Chute. Richard Slammer is the name of the bull. Ben Bode from Calliope, Queensland, the 22-year-old bucked off in round number 1. And here is another debut bucking bull, Josh, that we have never seen in PBR competition.
Yeah, I've only ever seen this bull on Instagram. And I can't actually tell you exactly what he did on that day.
You've seen him on Instagram?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, he did. When they bought him, they put a nice video of him up there bucking at the Western. So if you ever on your Instagram, make sure you follow our stock contractors. They put up a lot of good stuff about their bulls and their day-to-day life. So yeah, make sure you tune in to those accounts on Instagram as well.
So Ben Bode. So this was a re-ride for Ben Bode of Queensland. Wow, and Richard Slammer, boy, he is slamming Ben Bode all around in those bucking chutes. And he's not happy. He's going to reset, he's going to re-pull, and he is going to get it right. Oh, on Ben Bode, I mean, he is working overtime here. All right, he's nodding his head. Let's go! Queensland is on the ground, and Ben Bode, I'll tell you what, this young man, he is hurting. Boy, that was brutal. Richard Slammer from Lazy G, Palookas and Edgar Partnership, bucking off one of the toughest Queenslanders in the business. Wow, he hit hard. Folks, what have you got for a talented young man from Queensland tonight? That'll make him feel a little bit better. Boy, he hit hard. So let's get back to business right now, and it looks like the bull rider that we are going to be watching will be Kelsey Pavlo from Tura, Victoria. What did he do in round number one? He was 85.7. So this man already knows what the taste of bull riding success is all about. And this is a tough one. This is a rough one. And a bull that is yet to be ridden by the name of Road Rage from Dittman Bucking Bulls. Now, these two have some history. This bull bucked him off in Origin competition in Brisbane back in June. He bucked him off in Toowoomba in a Touring Pro event earlier this year as well. Can 3 times be a charm for the man from Queensland, Kelsey Pavlo? All right, we're about to find out. You know, and there is just some bulls that bull riders will continue to struggle with every time they get on them. And a 42.8 for Road Rage of Dittman Bucking Bulls. And no score for the Queenslander. So you can see Kelsey Pavlo there too. He too is feeling the pressure. He too is feeling the power of these bulls in Origin competition. So let's go to Caden Sandilands. Jack Black is the bull from K3F Farley Bucking Bulls. You know, and this man right here, Caden Sandilands, the 27-year-old trying to propel Queensland here yet again. K3F Farley Bucking Bulls out of Kempsey, New South Wales. You know, and Caden Sandilands, he's not one to waste any time when it comes to getting ready and nodding his head. All right, here we go. It's a wild one. Hey, hey, look at this. I think we're going to ride one. Yes, he made it. So a great result with the re-ride, and you can see the coach of Team Queensland offering congratulations there to Caden Sandilands. Jared Bagero telling him, job well done. 82.6 for Sandilands. And that is going to move Queensland even further ahead right now. But don't forget, we've still got another full section in round number 2, plus we've got the bonus round. So there is a lot of bull riding left here for these Cowboys to get through here tonight. Here is Zane Hall.
Yeah, Zane's stepping up here now. We've just got word through that Thomas Triplett is out with a calf injury. So as it is with State of Origin, next man up, Zane Hall said, let me on him, I'll have a crack.
Okay, so Zane Hall is going to take that bull. And this is El Chapo. Wow, this is another big-time bucking bull from Dittman's Hall. Come on, Zane! That is one of the biggest moments we have seen in Origin competition. What a huge moment. What a big bull ride for the Queensland Cowboy, Zane Hall. Numbers are on their way. How about 87.3? 87.3. So Queensland are really starting to dominate here in Origin 3. Wow, that is a great bull ride any which way you look at it. Look at the coach, Jared Bagheera, on the back of the chutes. Absolutely elated with his team. But let's go back. Bisley Workwear Bucking Chute. Let's go back to the bull rider for New South Wales, Dylan Weir. So Darkside from Keilor Bucking Bulls. This is a bull that's only been ridden one time out of 8 outs, and we still are yet to see the very best from this talented Toro twister from Tumut, Dylan Weir. Origin competition, and knowing right now where New South Wales is sitting here on that leaderboard could bring about a new look and a fresh Dylan Weir.
Yeah, that's right. You'll see a lot of blue jerseys around him now. They'll really want to encourage him, get him up on his rope, and get him to ride this bull. They've just slipped behind by about 3 rides, I think it is. So it probably just needs to make it happen. This bull has been a little bit of an issue to get out. Hopefully he can get him done.
Well, we're looking for New South Wales to strike right here. So, folks, remember, it is about each and every one of you. You're as much a part of PBR Origin as what Dylan Weir is. Come on, time to help. You know, and another great young bull, Darkside from Keilor's. And that is the 9th time that we've seen him. And he just continues to get better each and every time. So New South Wales really feeling the pressure here from the Queensland contingent. But remember, it is about man versus beast. So this is Kenny Roger de Oliveira. He is the man that 9 other New South Wales bull riders are looking to right now to try to right this ship, to try to get the train back on the tracks. And he's on Humdinger from Dittman Bucking Bulls.
And this isn't just a big ride for New South Wales, this is a big ride for Kenny as well. He'd love to get his hands on that 30 grand Cowboy of Origin bonus, and he can probably nearly secure it if he can ride this bull.
Oh yeah, 30,000 reasons to hang on, Kenny. Whoa. Well, I just marked him a 95, and he hasn't even left the chute. So Ariat is where we are at. Once again, remember Ariat, an official cowboy boot, Western apparel partner of the Professional Bull Riders. But Kenny Roger and Humdinger from Dittman Bucking Bulls. He's a relatively new bull. Look at the stats on him. Once again, the career stats for Humdinger. He's been out twice, yet to be ridden. But the thing to think about with this bull is a very rideable bull score of just 42.2. But more than that, Kenny Roger de Oliveira, right now, he is the number 2 ranked bull rider in the country. Come on, Kenny. Cowboy Kenny. Oh. Boy, and he just missed a horn by the hair of his chinny chin. Look at this. Kenny just trying to reach back. Gets right there on the back of the rumble seat. And it is all over for the number 2 ranked bull rider in PBR Australia for 2026. So let's just jump right in and check out the matchups for the final section of round number 2. Kurt Shepherd will be the first man to nod his head with High Man. Toby Collins with a big ride to New South Wales on checkmate. Hancock, Kai Bagheero, Luan, Christine Camara on twist and shout. We'll flip it over and we'll move to Clay Hall on Night Train. Alison Aguiar, Midnight Special. And I cannot wait to watch Zane Hall on Man Glitter. Tyson Smith, Sky High, even up with Ben Bowden. City Nights with Jack Rowlandson.
I think there's a few good opportunities here for the Blues to really start to close that gap. I like Toby Collins on checkmate. Collins has been doing a really good job. 3 of the 4 riders have been left-handed riders. He will turn it back to the left for a mid-80 score. And for the Queenslanders, Ben Bode, hopefully he's all right after his round 1 buck-off. He's finding form after a tough Origin run. Riders do like to stay on this ball a long time. Expect him to be there at the whistle.
So, Sydney, we are ready for round 2, section number 2, brought to you by Ariat, the official cowboy boot and western wear partner of the PBR. So what you are watching on the big screen right now is the young man, the 31-year-old reigning and defending PBR Australian champion Kurt Shepherd, tying his hand to the back of the bull called Highwayman from Swain Cattle Company. Kurt Shepherd bucking off in round number 1. He knows right now that he has got to contribute in a huge way for the rest of his peers in the Mighty Maroons. Highwayman has been ridden just 1 time out of 10 outs. Folks, you need to get a little loud for the number 1 bull rider in the country. Oh man, what a rough landing. Folks, how about a little bit of something for your reigning PBR champion? $84.7. So momentum definitely swinging in the direction of the Maroons here as we move into the second half of round number 2. But it was in section number 1 that we saw this 33-year-old bull rider play a key role for Team New South Wales, putting 85.05 points on the board. Toby Collins. And this is one of your picks right here, Josh. You talked about it. You said, checkmate from Morgie's Cattle Company. I think this bull is going to fit him just like a glove.
Yeah, the left-handed riders really like getting on this bull. They've ridden him for 3 of the 4 scores that have been recorded, and they've all been around that 83, 84 point mark.
Yeah, I mean, this bull's going to jump out. He's going to spin right there to the left, just like an absolute tornado. Toby Collins, New South Wales. Come on, let's help him. Hey, 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 Toby. Yes. And that is exactly what New South Wales needed. Wow, a big ride like that is going to fill them full of confidence. It is going to pump New South Wales up. And Toby Collins is now 2 for 2. How about 85.25 points for the man from New South Wales? 85.25. So overall, he is number 2 in the event right now, Toby Collins. As we move to a bull rider for Queensland. Who is it? It is Kai Baquero from Proserpine on Hancock. Here's the young man. Boy, you can tell by the way he is limping and stepping out there that he is not a happy camper. Boy, that is a young bull from Dunbucking Bulls. Watch this bull. Dangerous.
He's definitely going to be one to watch for in the future. We've seen him mark 43.4 and 43.3 at his very first 2 outs. So he's definitely going to be one to watch going forward as Townsville comes closer and closer.
No doubt about it, a young bull to watch. But this is Luan Christine Camara from Brazil. Luan, what did he do in round number 1? He rode a bull for 84.6. This is a matchup that I just cannot wait to see. Twist and Shout from Dunbucking Bulls. This is one of the big hitters in the bullpen.
Yeah, this is my matchup of the night, Wazzer. I'm really looking forward to seeing what Luan does on this bull. I haven't seen this bull ridden many times, as you see up there on the screen, just 3 times out of 33 outs. But those 3 scores have gone to 3 big-time right-handed riders. Brady Fielder, Lachlan Richardson, Riley Ward, those kind of guys.
Yeah, and guess what? Luan rides right-handed. So there you can see there is a 3-bull deficit between the 2 teams. Luan's trying to close that gap on Twist and Shout, the big brindle. But the most important thing about this bull is getting a good, clean start. And I believe if Luan can get a good start on this bull, then we could see New South Wales moving up that Monster Energy leaderboard. All right, come on, here we go. Whoa. Wow. That's about all I've got to say about that one. Look at this. Twist and Shout. 42.9 bull score. So at the end of the night, we're going to crown a Yeti Bull of the event. We've got some presentations to be made at the end of the night. Cowboy of Origin, event champion, crowning of our Origin champion teams. So we go back to Clay Hall on Night Train from Athol, Queensland. You met his brother Zane a little earlier, put together that 87.3. He put together an 84.8. But Clay faces Night Train from Diamond S Bucking Bulls. Brian Scott has got some good ones. Snowy River Caravan matchup. There's a lot going through his mind as he tries to get his body set. And it's going to be a tough ride here. Come on, Clay. Stick him. Once again, some great work by the Snowy River Caravan Protection athletes. And Clay Hall looks up to the big screen, looking up to see exactly what went wrong. You can see his feet are kind of floating all around the place on the back of this bull, never actually getting a foothold on the bull. Once your feet start moving like that, it is very tough to make a qualified ride. As we head to the next man, Alison Aguiar from Brazil, riding for Team New South Wales on the Midnight Special from Diamond S Bucking Bulls. Allison. Come on, buddy. Boy, and that Midnight Special Bucking Bull. You know, and Allison is really, really struggling at this point of the season, something that I really didn't expect from the caliber of a bull rider that he is. So we're getting closer to the conclusion of round number 2, but don't forget, then we come back for the bonus round. And here is a bull that I absolutely love to watch buck each and every time. Josh Hansen, Sky High from Morgie's Cattle Company. 26 times this bull has been bucked and is yet to be ridden. But he has got the young, gritty bull rider from Walker, New South Wales, Tyson Smith, on his back.
Yeah, Sky High by name, Sky High by nature too. This bull likes to really get his feet into the dirt, really launch himself up into the air. He should turn back to the left. Fortunately, that's away from Tyson's hand, but we've seen some guys make some pretty good bull rides tonight away from their hand.
But anything can happen in this sport. A bull can have a different trip. He can be to the right 9 times out of 10 and then 1 time to the left. So there is no way to read a bull's mind. You know what he did last time he was out? And Tyson Smith getting ready. New South Wales bull riding fans, are you still with us? He gets a little keen inside the bucking chute. Bisley Workwear bringing us the matchup. Boy, this bull is keen. He loves his job. Great opportunity for this young man. Whoa! And we've seen the flag, so it will be a re-ride for New South Wales. Tyson Smith will get a re-ride. You can see here that bull kind of left real funky-like. And through no fault of Tyson's, it will be a re-ride. So So things are really starting to get interesting here, with Queensland holding on to that lead from New South Wales. What a great shot of an amazing crowd here. The TikTok Entertainment Centre tonight. Want to remind you about the official PBR after party, Josh, and I know you're heading there.
I'll be there.
At the Pump House. Live music, great entertainment, fabulous atmosphere. Just next door, it is, of course, the official PBR after party at the Pump House.
So we're down to the final two opportunities for both teams. New South Wales have 2 riders left. Queensland have 2 riders left.
Right.
And how this will play out into the bonus round. So it's important where these teams finish as to where they fall in that bonus round order, because the bulls are already set. Do you want to be the highest ranked guys, or do you want to be the lowest ranked guys? I think New South Wales need to catch up. I think if you're the highest ranked team, I think that's the best option.
Right, okay. So it is up, now tell me this, is it up to the team coaches to choose who goes through, or does it just go automatically
No, it's
by
a set
scores?
order. So they'll go from the highest ranked guy on that team down to the fourth guy on that team. And same for New South Wales, same for Queensland. So the bucking order will be totally different.
Oh, man, you guys are absolutely amazing. What wonderful voices you have. So it is back to Zane Hall, and this is a matchup that I want each and every one of you to watch right here with bated breath. Zane Hall on a bull called Man Glitter from Morgie's Cattle Company. They've met twice before. Twice this bull has bucked him off. But we've already watched Zane Hall ride 2 bulls here tonight. He is riding in the zone. If any man's going to ride this bull tonight, I believe it is the cowboy from Queensland, Zane Hall. Come on, Zane. Oh, how good is he? How good is he? What a moment for the Athol Queensland bull rider riding Morgie Cattle Company. Man Glitter, when you see great bull rides like that, you get great scores like this. 87.1. 87.1 for Zane Hall. Look at this Snowy River Caravan replay, and Hall, I mean, wow, talk about being in the zone. I got a feeling he's going to be riding in that bonus round. What a great performance. As we get back to Ben Bode. And even up, Morgie's Cattle Company bringing us the bull. Even up, Morgie's Cattle Company. Bull's been out 29 times. 6 bull riders have been good enough to best him. And Ben Bode yet to close the deal and get a bull ridden here in Origin 3. Look at the width of that bull's back. He's like a coffee table. Boy, Guy Morgan does a great job with his livestock down there in Victoria. We're going to be there in 2 weeks in the city of Melbourne. Here he is, Benny Boat. Loves the big bulls. Yes. And it is Queensland yet again. Boy, the Maroons, I mean, they are just absolutely dominating the entirety of this competition tonight. And Ben Bode plays his part with 80.3. 80.3 for the Calliope Cowboy with 2 to go. 2 to go here in round number 2, I believe. Here's Jack Rowlandson over on New South Wales. Oh, that was a bull called City Knights from Dittman Bucking Bulls. And the 28-year-old struggling here on a bull from Dittman Bucking Bulls all the way from Bloomsbury, Queensland this weekend. Tyson Smith from Walker, New South Wales, is the bull rider. He was awarded a re-ride, and this is the one that they've run in for him, a bull called Highly Strung from Maine's Bucking Bulls. Here is another great addition to the pen. So much bull power here this weekend. It has been absolutely amazing watching these animal athletes absolutely explode. But Tyson Smith knows that he has to ride this bull. It's not a matter of ride the bull for yourself, but it is an absolute must to ride your bull for the rest of your team. So if you are cheering for New South Wales, you need to get a little loud. Come on, Tyson, let's go. Wow, Highly Strung, another great young bull from Maine's Bucking Bulls. And that was a tough ending for a great young bull riding talent from Oberon, New South Wales, from Walker, New South Wales, Tyson Smith. Okay, so the only thing left to do here tonight is the bonus round is coming up very, very shortly. So there it is. There is the total. You can see Queensland have ridden 8 bulls for 681.25. New South Wales now 3 bulls ridden for 254.9. So it is going to be a very tough task for the Blues here as we go into that bonus round very, very shortly. But we've got something very special coming up here. Don't miss this. My good friend Simon Mellor is down in the arena. Tell us about it, Simon.
All right, well, we've been watching this crowd and we want to get everyone fired up. We're going to have a good old-fashioned dance battle down here in the arena. So I've got Kylie and Claire with me here. All right, so this is Kylie. And Kylie, how much dancing have you done before this moment?
Only drunk dancing.
Drunk dancing, perfect. All right, and I'm going to look to Claire. Now, you are sisters, is that right?
Yeah, that is.
All right, well, ladies, apparently there's a girl in the house who's also a bit of a pretty rad dancer. So put your hands together. Lou, where is she? Lou from We Mean Well podcast. Lou, over there. Can you see her? There it is. Come on over here, Lou. I want you out on the floor. All right, girls, come out into the middle. Lou from the We Mean Well podcast is here. And Jarchi has let her go. Lou, come on over here. Lou, are you ready to throw down some moves in front of all these people?
Hey, I'm going to twerk my ass off.
All right, girls, come out into the middle here. Come out. Hang on, Lou. Don't go too soon. All right, we're going to blindfold these ladies up. We're going to get them blindfolded, and so they won't know how hard each other is going. But we're going to have them dance to a track, and I have got 3 Ariat vouchers in my hands. We're going to have a cheer off for first, second, and third. Can you help me, Sydney? All right. Okay, our girls are blindfolded. I've got DJ Judy up there with an itchy trigger finger. Now, you girls can't see each other. But all I can advise is that you bring your best. What do we reckon? Are you ready to see him dance? All right, DJ Judy, over to you. Come on, Sydney, get behind him. Oh, dear. Oh, dear, one's gone loose. Oh, come on. Come on, Kylie. Calm down. Get off the fence, Kylie. Oh, no, Lou. What's going on, Lou? Oh, gee. Jackie. Claire. Oh, Claire is eating the dirt. Oh, dear. Oh, my word. Oh, yeah, cut it there, cut it there. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the girls. Come in nice and close. Yeah, all right. Oh, come on. All right, how about you get your hands together? We should actually show a slow-mo replay on the big screen, but we'll do that later. Don't worry, socials will tell you all about it. Put your hands together if you think it should be Claire here in number 1. What about her sister Kylie? Oh, yeah, not bad. And what about Lou getting down? All right, well, there we have it. 1, 2, and then 3. Ladies and gentlemen, get loud for your Ariat dancers.
All right, PBR fans, this one's for you. Horsey people are giving you the chance to win an epic, fully kitted out, off-grid 4-wheel drive, built for rugged touring, remote escapes and unforgettable off-road adventures. Horsey people give away millions of dollars worth of incredible prizes every year, and this could be your chance to become their next big winner. Even better, PBR guests score an exclusive 10 entries tonight only. So grab your phone, scan that QR code on the screen now, and get your entries in before the offer ends.
Oh, and we invite each and every one of you straight up the show tonight from 10 p.m. until late, straight after the PBR Origin competition is over here in TikTok Entertainment Centre. It is the official PBR after party at the Pump House. Live music, fabulous entertainment, and a great night right there, 17 Little Pier Street, Darling Harbour. Well, something very special is taking place down here in the arena, and Simon Mallory is going to join us one more time to tell us about this Horsey People activation.
Well, we have been wrangling bulls out the back. We've been wrangling horses. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to the arena. Give it up for our friends here, Ben and Jackie. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you for getting the spirit of things. All right, what we're going to do, we're going to put these two on a harness, one at each end of the arena. This is our center line here. Whoever can place their cone the furthest will win a $250 Visa voucher. Are you up for that?
Oh, totally.
What about you, Benny? You got this?
Yeah, ready to go.
All right, mate, head back there, get yourself set up, head on over to your bungee cord. Everyone on this side of the arena, you're going to be cheering on for Jackie. Everyone over here, you're cheering for Ben, so let's hear Ben's cheer. All right, let's hear the cheer for Jackie. All right, well, let us count it down. You have your center line here. Remember, whoever can get the furthest. Let's count them down together. 3, 2, 1, go! Keep going. Keep going. Keep going, Jackie. Put it down, Jackie. Keep going, Jackie. Jackie, place it. Jackie, one more. Come on, put it. One. You can do this. Get on your feet, Jackie. You've got this. Come on, Jackie. Come on, get behind us, Sydney. Come on, Jackie. Yes, she has it. All right, back there, back to the start. All right, so clearly Ben at this moment is in front. You're going to have one more opportunity, Jackie. You can put down your hobby horses. Please put your hobby horses down now. All right, you have one last chance. At the moment, Ben is a good 2 meters in front, Jackie. Here we go. Let's count them down. 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, Ben, here it is, Jackie. Jackie, what are you going to do? Oh, hang on. Oh, dear. Keep going, Jackie. Place it as far as you can go. Jackie, come on. You know what? I'm caught. There was no rules about what you could do. We have a winner, Jackie! Well done, Jackie. Well done. So you have done a great job. We're going to get our horsey people vouching for you. Wow, Wasser and Josh, it is chaos down in the arena tonight.
I've been having dreams about falling in love. It feels so real, but nobody is here when I wake up. Do you know my name? The devil's in the detail. I'm a natural born killer. I'm a killer.
right, so these are the bull riders that you are going to watch. The final 8 cowboys in PBR Origin 3. And we're going to begin here in the bonus round with a bull rider representing New South Wales, Kenny Roger, the Elevator. He's up on a great bull called 7-11. Mr. T and Caden Sandlands, a former PBR Bull of the Year. Charlie Bailey is going to be and to MSG locating Filthy Rich. Canadian Club with the #1 bull rider in the PBR right now, Team Queensland Cowboy Kurt Shepherd. Last Confession with the New South Welshman Luan Christine Camara. Riley Ward will take on Roma Aviation Without Warning. Toby Collins having a great Origin 3 up on Extra Fly. And the final bull rider that we will watch here for Origin 3 will be Zane Hall on the back of Cover Up.
Yeah, some really nice matchups in this final round. I'm going to highlight Kenny Roger de Oliveira against 7-11. He rode this bull just a couple of weeks ago for the round win at Bloomsbury. 5 of the last 6 scores have gone to left-handers in the last 12 months. And the other matchup I really like is Kurt Shepherd aboard Canadian Club. This bull takes a couple of long hops out into the centre of the arena, turns back to the left. He's pretty good when settled, so he's pretty good. He's given up 2 round wins as well, importantly.
Yeah, look, and some information's just rolling through. Kenny Roger will not be taking that bull, so surprise, surprise, Clint Glass will be getting on him instead. So no doubt, Kenny Roger, of course, facing an injury, and that could play a key factor here for New South Wales.
Of course, and Clint Glass, he rode this bull for the round win. I think it was at Beaudesert earlier this year. So,
Caboolture, he rode him for 87.
So that's pretty good.
Yeah, exactly. So some history. So, Sydney, we are down to the final 8 bull riders of PBR Origin 3. This is the bonus round brought to you by Monster Energy, the official energy drink of the PBR. So Clint Glass riding for Team New South Wales. Like I said, he rode this bull for 87 points in Caboolture last year for the win. This is exactly what New South Wales need here in the closing moments of the final installment of PBR Origin 2026. You can see the deficit. Can Clint Glass make up the ground? Come on! Oh, boy, and I mean, there was a close call for Clint Glass on the back of 7-11. He comes down, and it will be a no score. Great out for that bull, 42.55 for 7-11. So no doubt about it, injuries that played a key role here in the lineup for the bonus round as we move back to Caden Sandilands from Rockhampton. He had an 82.6 in round number 2. The bull is a former PBR Bull of the Year called Mr. T. Ringers Western Cowboy Hats matchup.
And they have history.
You bet. Caden Sandlands rode this bull for 86 points in Toowoomba, but that was 3 years ago. There's been a lot of water under the bridge since then. Harriet Bucking Chute, and a great bull and a great cowboy. So it just goes to prove that a lot of things can change over a period of time. Caden Sandilands being bucked off, one of the best bulls that we have seen in the Professional Bull Riders Tour here in Australia for a long, long time, Mr. T. So Can-Am are going to bring us the next matchup. And the bull rider that has been thrown into the ring by his coach due to the amount of injuries for New South Wales is this bull rider, Charlie Bailey from Oberon, New South Wales. Lachlan Richardson, Cody Heffernan said, "It is up to you, Charlie. You have got to bring it home for New South Wales. MSG locating Filthy Rich is the bull. Can-Am matchup. Here we go. Charlie. Oh, Charlie. Folks, he came in as a last-minute replacement to the bonus round. How about you go ahead and make a little noise for my good friend Charlie Bailey. And that is tough to do. So we move now to a Snowy River Caravan matchup. And a bull called Canadian Club. It was at a Touring Pro event back in May of this year that these two met. And 84.4 was the result. Kurt Shepherd from Mareeba, Queensland was 84.7 in round number 2. And Canadian Club is a bull that comes to us out of Tamworth, New South Wales, owned by Maine's Bucking Bulls. The number 1 bull rider from 2025, trying to become the number 1 bull rider and the first bull rider for a long time to win back-to-back PBR Australian championships. And there is a great shot, great work by the greatest camera crew in the country. Putting you right in the driver's seat with the bull rider Kurt Shepherd. Here we go. Big bull. But he is a big bull rider. Wow, Kurt Shepherd rides 2 bulls here in Origin competition, and a great performance for him here in the Monster Energy bonus round. Numbers are coming for the Mareeba Cowboy. And a great performance once again by the bull. And Team Queensland are just unstoppable. 85.95 for Kurt Shepherd. 85.95. And with that being said, Queensland will move further to the lead. Right now, we have got something very special. Simon, where are you?
Yeah, Warren, I'm here in the crowd. I've got this young man here. He's having a bit of a birthday. 21-year-old. What's your name, bud?
Aaron.
Aaron? Aaron. And you're from Ireland too, Aaron?
I am from Ireland.
Did you know Kev?
Kev, no.
Oh, I thought everyone in Ireland knew each other. Well, listen, bud, 21 years old, coming to a PBR. We want to make you an honorary Australian and make you our Ringers Western Cowboy Hat Fan of the Night. Get around it, folks. Give it up for Aaron.
All right, so we are back to Bucking Bulls here in Origin 3, and it is Luan Christine Camara from Brazil. Hands and feet, Sydney. Last Confession is the name of the bull, New South Wales. Oh boy, struggling here in the bonus round, and Luan The second last hope for the Blues, coming down very, very quickly of a great bull from Maine's Bucking Bulls at 2.8 seconds. So we move now to Riley Ward, riding for Queensland. The 22-year-old with a monster bull ride in round number 2 on the reigning Yeti Bull of the Year, Alpha Blokes Warden with 88.75, faces off against Rome Aviation Without Warning. What can the Queenslander do? Riley is gonna bring it home. That is amazing. Riley Ward, the 22-year-old Kiwi riding for Queensland, has ridden 2 bulls. 2 monster bull rides here in the city of Sydney. And this is going to be another big score. Now, hang on. I'm just being told in my ear that there is some drama. They're saying a judge's review. Yeah, they're saying they're just going to check it. They're checking on the replay here. They're thinking that he may have grabbed the tail of his rope before the 8 seconds had expired. So it is going to be close. So they'll have to watch it in real time and start the stopwatch. It'll be up to Al Sutherland to say whether or not it is cowboy up or cowboy down. He's up. He made it. It is a qualified bull ride. So that now gives Team Queensland a total of 10 bulls ridden. If I can do my maths, 86.95. 86.95. But here is a man that has really played a key role for New South Wales. He has been the true workhorse for the Blues. Toby Collins has been perfect here in Origin 3. This is Extra Fly from Morgie's Cattle Company. Boy, that is an absolute mountain of muscle. Extra Fly. So Toby Collins coming down here in the Monster Energy bonus round. Folks, he has had 2 stellar performances here tonight. How about you put your hands together for a tough, tough cowboy representing New South Wales? So we are down to the final bull ride. But I want to know one thing before this bull rider nods his head. How many people tonight have enjoyed PBR Origin? The final man to nod his head will be Zane Hall. Up until this point, he has ridden 3 bulls. He has been absolutely, without doubt, a perfectionist when it comes to riding bulls this weekend. He was in Brazil last weekend. He was in Townsville the weekend before that. And the number 3 ranked bull rider in the professional bull riders for PBR Australia is the last man to take his rap on a bull called Cover Up. CF7 bucking bulls. They met just 6 weeks ago in the city of Brisbane, and it was the Bulls' day out. Zane Hall, Monster Energy shoot. And he comes down, folks, but I tell you what a great night, what a great event that Cowboy has had. How about a huge hand for Zane Hall? So as we prepare to draw the curtain on Origin 3, I would like you right now to put your hands together for the 3 men in green. They are your Snowy River Protection athletes, Eric Richardson, Zach Marr, and Josh Burks. A big thank you to the area officials, Morris Morton, Dean Pace, Rob Kennedy, Al Southern, and Brian Duggan. But right now, as we start our presentation ceremony here for Origin 3, I'd like to welcome into the arena my partner, Josh Hanson, and the beautiful Monster Energy girls to make the presentations. And the first presentation that will be made will be for the Yeti High Point Bull of the event. One of the most important presentations that we're going to make here this evening. Folks, the bull had a 43.45 bull score. Your Yeti bull of the event is Alpha Blokes Warden.
Actually, we haven't had a chat to Mitch for a while. Mitch James, this bull, he's something else. He's been giving up some scores, but when they're that high, you don't mind.
Mate, he was fantastic. Good to get him ridden, and you know, it's really good for the Alpha Blokes to get him back out there after he spent quite a lot of time out with the cows. So the guys have done an outstanding job.
Congratulations, guys. I'll see you down the road.
Well done, Alpha Blokes Warden from MJ and Keeler Bucking Bulls, taking out the Yeti High Point Bull of Origin 3. So the next presentation is for your event champion here tonight in the city of Sydney. The bull rider with the highest cumulative total over the first 2 rounds of competition, and it is the Cowboy representing Queensland. This is Zane Hall.
Zane, it was a tough start to the Origin series for you, but you went to Brazil, picked up some form, came back. Sensational night. You won in this building last year too, back to back.
Yeah, it means a lot. To the Hanger family being here, my beautiful girlfriend support me each and every weekend. I wouldn't be here without her, and just having fun and love doing it.
Congratulations, mate. Well done.
So congratulations to Zane Hall, your event champion. And we'll just get the official photographs taken. Once again, Monster Energy. And we begin with our next presentation. This is a big one because it carries prize money of $30,000. And your 2026 Cowboy of Origin from representing New South Wales, Toby Collins.
Toby, we knew you had a really slim chance of getting your hands on this award at the end of the night after you covered a bull in Origin 1 and Origin 2. To come out and ride like that for New South Wales, it must be pretty good feeling.
Oh, these events are great. I love it. I'm a bit stuck for words. All I can say is thanks for everybody who puts this stuff together. It's great. I mean, from everyone out the back to everyone in the stands and everyone in between. Yeah, big thanks to everyone.
Well said, mate. Well done. Great riding.
And your Cowboy of Origin champion, and $30,000 richer, Toby Collins. Well, the smile says it all. In every competition, there are winners. In every competition, unfortunately, there are losers. But tonight, we introduce to you the runners-up for the 2026 Monster Energy PBR Origin Series. It is Team New South Wales.
Blues coach Lachlan Richardson. Lockie, was great effort by the boys. Origin 1 and Origin 2 came down to just one ride. Tonight, just couldn't quite get these scores on the board, but you must be really pleased with the boys.
Yeah, loss is a loss. We didn't come here to do that, but we've got to go home, regroup. Hats off to Queensland. They were better than us all series, and yeah, they earn it. Yeah, big shout out to Toby. He kept a bit of it here in New South Wales, and he bleeds blue.
Nice, mate. Well done. Good work, guys.
So congratulations to the runners-up, Team New South Wales. Well, it has been 2 years. It has been 2 years since they have held that beautiful trophy high. Tonight, they will get to do it again. Your 2026 Monster Energy Origin champions, Team Queensland.
Jared Baguero, congratulations, mate. That was a great series for the Queenslanders. To see your young boys stand up, Ethan Costa, Riley Ward, those kind of guys, you must love coaching this team.
Mate, I don't have much voice left, but yeah, we had a few boys out, but that creates opportunity for the next blokes in line. And I'm just so proud of the boys. Last year was the first series we ever lost, and we all sort of made a pack and said we'll be back next year and we'll win 3-0 and make a statement that that trophy's ours.
Well, he did exactly that. Go get your hands on that trophy, mate.
Well, what about it, everybody? Your champions of the 2026 Monster Energy Origin Series is Team Queensland. Well, we owe it all not only to the bull riders and the cast and the crew, but folks, we owe it to each and every one of you for joining us here at the TikTok Entertainment Centre as we watch history made once again with Team Queensland claiming the trophy. On behalf of our event night partner, Ariat, along with all of our other fabulous sponsors that make these events possible, we would like to remind each and every one of you, don't forget the PBR after party at the Pump House. On behalf of the cast and crew, thank you so much, Sydney. We loved it, and we love you.